Good morning. How is everyone today? Sorry, I'm a little bit late. I somehow didn't hear any of my alarms. Or like, I don't remember them. But my last alarm went off and I was like, there's no way it's that late, is it? And I was like, oh my gosh, it's that late. Hi, Ryu. How are you this morning? This evening, Ryu? I don't know why this stuff on the home screen is so loud. But like the music and stuff on the main screen and the loading screen is so loud. And then it gets quieter once you load in, but I'm like, stop hurting my ears. My iridium pickaxe is ready. Yo, that's so exciting. It's Marlon's birthday. Sorry for falling asleep. You are totally fine. You do not need to apologize for falling asleep. It was late for you. You need to take care of yourself. Yeah, do you also like, that's not that big of a deal. I almost take it as a compliment that you can fall asleep to it, you know? These kinds of cozy streams are like the perfect thing to fall asleep to. I fall asleep to Stardew stuff all the time. Like, there are Stardew playlists that are just, there's like, I think it's Gab Smolders. She has like 4 different Stardew playthroughs, and so I'll just like turn one of those on and be like, ah, yes. Let's see. It's Marlon's birthday. We'll give Marlon a roots platter. Okay, we can. You're lucky I found you last night. Thanks, Linus. I know I passed out, didn't I? I should consider ASMR. You mean like this? Sorry, can you hear the creaking of my mic? Of my mic arm when I move it? Good morning, Ranto. My mic arm is just like, stop trying to move us. I will say that it is partially my microphone for why my voice is so good. Like, my voice sounds so nice on stream. You know, you want to know what's actually very funny? I used to absolutely despise my voice. I feel like that's normal. I'm pretty sure that's normal. Like, most people will tell you like, oh, I hate my voice on recording. I don't mind my voice on recording. It's kind of funny. Like, I started growing out of that when I started, because I started streaming a little bit, but I started growing out of that a little bit, just in general, like hating my voice, because I started realizing like, no, it's actually a nice voice, and singing is not necessarily my forte, but I always thought I was tone deaf, and then I realized I am in fact not tone deaf. My family is tone deaf though, or my brothers are. My brothers are tone deaf. But we're not biologically related, so sucks for them to be tone deaf. But I remember in grad school we had to make instructional videos. I took an instructional. Was it an instructional design class? I think it was an instructional design class, actually. It was something like that. I don't think it was necessarily specifically instructional design, because I think I took that in undergrad. But there was a a class of some sort that was a instructional class, because like we took those. We took a couple of those. But one of the assignments was to make an course content essentially, and one of them needed to be like a instructional video. And I remember one of the people who was in that class was like, "Oh, I don't have a voice as nice as hers." And I was like, "What? That's like, what do you mean?" Because like we were having to show our videos and stuff. And he's like, "My voice isn't as nice as hers, but I did my best." And I was like, "Voice as nice as mine." "Oh, thanks. Thanks, Brohim." Only half joking. You don't have to be joking at all. I mean, you can be. You can also be like, "Kiko, I actually hate your voice and I was lying, and you sound like a conceited fuck now." Technically, you could say that. That would be kind of rude, but like, people are rude all the time. Alright, what? I had brick around my other one. Let's not worry about that right now. Let's see. What are we doing today? Today is Traveling Merchant Day. It is Marlon's birthday, and we are organizing. So let's go give Marlon his birthday present. Marlon's in the mines. I'm tired of being like, the funny thing is like, this isn't even slow necessarily. Because I am using the move speed mod, but I don't have it turned way up. Like a lot of people have it turned way up when they use it. I do not, because I was like, that's too zoomy for me, bro. How zoomed in? Speaking of zoomy, how zoomed in am I? Feels very zoomed in. Yeah, I was a single zoom too zoomed. I was a single zoom. Oh, wormies. I was one singular zoom too zoomed. Happy birthday! You're welcome. Yeah, that's cool. Thanks for the key to the sewers. Let's go. Clint, give me my pickaxe. Thank you. And process this for me. Is that's not new. I have that already. How dare you? How dare you give me something I already have? Weather doesn't really matter to me. I typically stay in my shop year round. You know what? That is fair. I don't go outside either. That's depressing. Hi, Pam. He sure does like old books. I think she's a heck of a lot smarter than I ever was. Most parents think that. Most parents with like smart-ish kids think that. Sorry, just a second. Yeah, my alarms, I apparently missed my, like, I don't remember them going off. They had to have gone off. But, like, I do not recall any of them except for the last one. I woke up and I looked at the clock and I was like, I heard the alarm going off and I looked at my clock and I was like, there's no way that it's that time. But it was in fact that time. So that was cool. for now. Let's go check on the chickens and the goats and the duckies. I don't think I like this path for here. I don't like the way it looks. Good morning, little sweet babies. When is our void chicken going to hatch? And what should we name the void chicken? I haven't thought about it enough. We already have... I need to look. We could name it Ume. I mean, it doesn't really fit. Like, it wouldn't fit, like, color-wise, because Ume is, like, Umeboshi, I mean. Sorry, excuse me, like, is this your ASMR? Me blowing my nose, bro? There are some people that are probably into that, actually. But, I mean, Stardew ASMR is a thing. We can name... we can name the void chicken umeboshi, because that is a beverage, but it's like more of like a greenish, like yellow, I think, or it's clear. Good morning, cows. Hi, Udan. Hi, Shoyu. Good morning, Go. Hi, Taco. Hi, Sushi. Hi, dog. All I can think of is Coke. We could name it Soda. Ramen. Ramen. Why are you giving me a silver quality milk, huh? Rinko just sitting down next to a cow. You just watch Rinko sit down next to a cow. Why'd you give me silver, like why'd you give me silver quality milk, huh? Huh? I can name it Dr. Pepper. We could name the void chicken Dr. Pepper. I don't think that's really a thing over in Japan. I don't think they get it. I know that Dr. Pepper is not completely international. Because when I went on my study abroad trip in undergrad, I could not find Dr. Pepper. And I went to Italy for my study abroad. And there was no Dr. Pepper to be found. And I'm not gonna lie, I went through withdrawals. All right, I do not want to, I don't want to butter all of my milks. That sounded awful. I'm really sorry. That sounded horrible. I don't know why I said it that way. Aren't some teas black? Yeah, but we already have kocha. We already have kocha. Because technically, like, yeah, you have black tea, but like it comes out more like brown. Hojicha? Because I would almost be tempted to like name it like chai or something, but like we already have kocha, and that's tea. But like, because chai isn't black, like it doesn't come out black. Because you usually put milk in it. And then so it's like more like a brown. You can name a brown chicken chai. What are we doing? Rinko, what are we doing? Chai isn't black. I know. I know. Listen, it's not, I know that it's not real chai. I promise. I know it's not real chai. But man, where am I going? Rinko, what are we doing? Rinko, why are we like this? I love me a good chai. I love me a good dirty chai. All right. The first ever coffee shop that I worked at, I had never had chai before. And they were like, here, you should try. They're like, if you don't like, they're like, if you never had it before, but like you love coffee, because like I love coffee. I have a problem. First step to whatever is admitting you have a problem, and then I don't go further than that with most things. I just love myself a good. Hi Robin. She said hi to Rinko. Hi Robin. How are you? We could get a house. Well, actually, I don't think we can afford the house upgrade. Maybe we want that next. I think actually. If you're gonna talk to me and Indeed about chai, we'll be friends. Listen, I love me a good chai, okay? This isn't gonna line up the way I want it to. Oh, that's painful. Do we want it to line up like that? Yeah, I'd rather that. Yeah, spice. Okay, so the coffee shop I worked at, it was so. We used a powder. We used a powder, obviously, because it's a coffee shop, right? And this is a coffee shop. It's a coffee shop in a small town in Texas. Okay, they weren't using real chai. They were using like a chai mix, you know. But they were like, you like coffee, so like we'll do a dirty chai. And let me tell you, my life was changed that day. I love me a good dirty chai with oat milk. See, caffeine probably does technically give me jitters, but I pretend it doesn't. Consume this, Rinko. Move faster, go zoomy. Because I'm not going to give up coffee. I refuse. Like, people, anyone who wants me to give up coffee, they can take it from my cold dead hands, okay? And it'll be a cold day. Be a cold day in hell. Unless a doctor is like, you have to give up coffee. The raccoons! Hello, there's another one of you. Hello. What's up, bro? What you want? You need dried crystal fruit and cactus fruit jelly. I can do that. Hold on. Where are my dehydrators? I picked up my dehydrators and I have put them somewhere. That could be the problem, though, is I don't know where I put my dehydrators. No, I picked them up for the purpose of organization, and now I don't remember where I put them. I only have one. Dried cactus fruit. Oh my gosh, that's gonna degrade the quality so much. They wanted crystal fruit jelly. Where my crystal fruit at? There it is. I already have one in my inventory. Don't worry. Dried cactus fruit. Crystal fruit jelly. Boom. Easy. Easy as pie. which is actually quite hard to make. With me, it's like I visibly start shaking and twitching like I'm having a seizure. My doctor had to tell me to stop, which I'm so pissed about. I don't blame you. I would be also very, very pissed. Hi, Saturday. Yeah. I wish there were like more dynamic lines, like if you're dating, but it's okay. I won't blame the mod maker. You have nothing for me. You have nothing for me, my piggy. But I love me a good dirty chai with oat milk. It's heckin' delicious is what it is, alright? Yeah, nice hot dirty chai. Oh, so cozy. I don't know if I like that. But it's gonna have to do for now. What pathing do I want around the fish ponds? I'm kind of a sucker for the brick. I really like the brick floor. But I also don't hate this one. I do hate the wood path. I am a wood path hater. I think that it looks ugly as all hell. Which is very unfortunate, considering how much of it I made. I just hate it. I think it looks so ugly. How do I feel about this? Does it bring me joy? It doesn't particularly bring me joy. Not gonna lie, it does not bring me joy. But it'll have to do for now. Lots of things don't bring me joy. Does this bring Kiko joy? It does not, in fact, bring Kiko joy. But many things do not bring Kiko joy. And that is okay. Take your joy. Have you guys... So, that would be a fun game to play. Though it would not be chill. It would be very not chill. It's a pretty... It's old now. We Happy Few. These all require fiber at the moment, and we don't have fiber, and it is winter time, so we're gonna have to wait. No, no pretty lights yet. Can I chop you? No, I cannot. That's upsetting to me. I would like to chop you. You know how hilarious it would be if you could set things on fire? Would that be funny? That would be funny, right? I'm not the only one who would find that funny. You put a torch down and just like set the forest on fire. I think that that would be hilarious. Only me? That's fair. Wait, can I? No. On these fences, on these pre-made fences, I cannot in fact do that. Wait. Expanded, Grandpa's farm. Do we want Do we want to get rid of the fences and build our own? No, because I don't have... maybe later. We might get rid of these fences. 'Cause I'm not the biggest fan of these fences, not gonna lie. I don't think I fuck with these fences, okay? I need these preserve jars to finish so that I can move them. We have 69 torches. Nice. What are we doing? Ready to go? But yeah, I love me a good chai, good dirty chai, and some oat milk. One of my favorite things. I used to get it. I like, it's one of my favorite things to like drink while I write. This is gonna get moved eventually too. Where do we want to move this to? Down here? Right here? Because I'm thinking... What I'm thinking here... is you get the heck out the way. What I'm thinking... I'm going to use these as reference for myself. Is... So, 1, 2... 1, and then 1, 2 there, here, here, like that. No, because then straight across. Oh dear. I want to go straight across. It needs to come down one. Right? Yes. Because then one. And then this is fine here. And then you guys like how hard I'm focusing on this? Like I'm trying, my brain is, Kiko be braining so hard. Kiko be trying really hard to brain, but sometimes Kiko brain don't brain. Sometimes that's just the problem, isn't it? Sometimes Kiko brain don't brain. Braining so hard. Braining is so difficult, guys. Now what? Finished. Because I heard little woo. Oh, let's see. What else should we put in the smoker? Tuna? JK. I do herring. Some iridium quality herring. We are preparing for spring, sort of. This is very dark. Eventually, I'm going to get these, eventually, we're gonna make a bunch of these. But right now we don't have the resources for that, so that's not gonna happen yet. I did determine that the warp towers will look really good right here, though. We talked to Satoru. Technically. We didn't get like the full conversation. Let's go be creeps. Rinko, you wanna be a creep? I know you do. You love being creepy, don't you, Rinko? You like creeping people out. Rinko is absolutely the energy of like, she's a nice person. She's like a good, like mostly good person, like a nice person. But she can like beat the crap out of you if you piss her off enough. And I like that about her. I, in fact, am a big fan. Yeah, Rinko likes the deforestation. Satoru comes up and he just sees Rinko cutting down everything around Robin's house. Hi, Satoru. I've been meaning to explore the city. Any hidden gems you'd recommend? Kurisaki Farm. Have you been to Kurisaki Farm? Kurisaki Farm is Kurisaki Farm's great. Okay, good night. Hi, Susan. No. In the winter, it's tempting. A little bit of cider or ale knocks the chill right out of your bones. But it actually doesn't. I mean, it does. Like, it makes you feel warm. But it doesn't actually warm you. Oh, excuse me. I'm so tired. We might not go a full 5 days today, depending. Thank you for being done. Preserve jars. Because you need to move. Yes. You need to move next. I'm going to wait until all of these are done. Do we still... Okay, so how much cave jelly do I have? Because I wanted to get the lava eel pond because I needed cave jelly. But I got a lot of cave jelly yesterday. I got 5. So I kind of want to wait. Do more herring. Not a red herring though, it's just a herring. I'm not sorry for that joke. I've decided I am not sorry. Why are these in here? Periwinkles. This isn't Blue's Clues. I'm getting smoked periwinkles. Yeah, that's right. We got a lot of cave jelly yesterday. So I could get another legendary fish and put it down here. I could also another pond won't fit here, and that's sad for me. That makes me sad inside. Now we'll smoke the tuna. What do we have a lot of? Obviously, we have tons of trout. Yay, look at us. Good job, Rinko. Time to go to bed. Hi, Ranto. Good night, Ranto. tomorrow is the granny's birthday. Granny Evelyn. She likes chocolate cake. She likes fairy roses. We could give her a gold fairy rose. Well, how many hearts do we have with the granny? I befriended her enough to get the flower pot. Granny, how much do you like us? How does George? Oh, because we already gave George a birthday present. Oh, we only have 5 hearts with Granny. We can give her a gold fairy rose. Well, actually, I don't think that actually gives us that many extra. How much chocolate cake do we have? We have 7 chocolate cakes. We'll give her a chocolate cake. Number 1 source for weather. A few inches of snow tomorrow. Yeah, what's the spirits feeling? Well, you know what? Spirits, Rinko is also displeased with you. Wouldn't you know what, spirits? Rinko is displeased with you as well. Hi, Danto. I feel so slow now. Where did I put the... There it is. I need to stop putting these in inconsistent places. That is so satisfying. How many days do these take? These will barely be done in time. Hello, good morning. Welcome to stream. Welcome in. Time to use a big chest for this, or no? I don't really want to. Shrub. During summer. Do I have a small chest? It is not being used. Also, what do we smoke now? More bees. There's so much fish. So much fish. Fish. Fish, fish, fish. You might be like, Kiko, what are you on about? Like, I don't know, bro. This is a small chest, but it doesn't need to be a big chest. This is a big chest, and it does need to be a big chest. Let's sell these. I don't want them. Wait a second. Sometimes the raccoons ask for these. We're gonna hold off on that, actually. But what we are gonna do, no. We're gonna do this. I do need to move this stuff around eventually. I need it to not be where it is currently. But for now, it is what it is. Okay, hello. Hello. Why are you here? Hello. Makes path. If it didn't go, doesn't take path, because Kiko wouldn't either. A duck feather. Oh, a silver quality duck feather. Thanks, guys. Have you all been petted now? My birdies and my dino. I got Kuganji. We could name the void chicken Toji. I'm kidding, I wouldn't do that. That would be really funny though. That would be very funny. It'd be a haha funny. No, don't eat the duck egg. This Kiko sitting there. You think Kiko or what is Satoru standing there like, stop! Stop trying to eat these. They're not to be eaten. Wait. What did I have in my inventory that I just put? Oh, it was a maple seed. Just imagine like Satoru standing there like, stop! I show you. Alright, show you. Alright, cows. We're checking ourselves today. Hi, Udan. Alright, that was a medium quality. Ramen. Ramen? Yeah? What's the issue? This says you look happy today. Why are you giving gold quality milk instead of iridium quality like the other two, huh? Ugh. The goats agree. The goats all agree that you should have given me iridium quality milk. Look at this. Look at this milk that you gave me. Look at this milk that you gave Rinko. Why is it only gold quality, huh? Rinko just bullying her cows. Why is this not iridium quality? Again, Satoru walks into the barn and he finds Rinko just standing there. Menacingly. Holding a milk above her head. I'm impatient. Ready to pet you? Yes. He's just standing there, menacingly. What were we doing? We were losing our mind, Kiko. That's what we were doing. Rinko, have we already lost our mind? Rinko's like, obviously you're asking me. I don't know. Rinko like, I don't know, bro, you created me. Alright, let's go to the little raccoons then here. Our little buddies. Our little new neighbors. Look at those little booties. They shaking their butts. I got it backwards! This is tragic. And anybody who watches this who watches this later is gonna be like, Kiko, you idiot. They literally told you what they wanted and you were too stupid. Dried crystal fruit and cactus jelly. Like, that's not that difficult, but yet here you are. You be struggling. You be struggling so hard. Do not waste, don't. silly idiot. Rinko's like, I told you so. Rinko's like, I knew what they needed, but you're the one controlling me. I couldn't say nothing. I'm like, yeah, you're right, Rinko. I'm sorry. Rinko's like, listen, Kiko, you're the dumb one. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. You did try taking out fishing, Pam. You participated in the ice fishing, and you got your ass kicked by Rinko. Rinko won because Rinko's a winner. Do we have that? We do. Well then. Go say hi to people. You're Max. We don't need to talk to you no more. I didn't read what you said. Hi. Yeah, Hi, Satoru! You're saying your grandpa gave you the farm? Yes. Yeah. See, Stardew says it's my dad's dad, but Rinko knows better. Rinko knows that it's her mom's dad, even though she never really met him. That is one thing I wish you could customize about Stardew. Because in Stardew, it defaults that if you have a female character, it's your dad that like sends you stuff. But if you have a male character, then it's your mom. I wish you could customize that. Have you Zeus and stuff instead. I mean, it is fun. It is really nice, isn't it, Satoru? But it is fun to, every time we get something from that's signed to dad, we're just like, screw you, Nobito. Gonna go for dinner? Okay, Ryu, have a good dinner. Hi, Elliot. Good for you. That's good for you. What you got today, guys? Parsnip soup. Time to buy recipes. Hi, Granny. You lived here for over 30 years? Wow. That's awesome. Here's a cake. Happy birthday. Bro, if someone brought me an entire cake, I'd be so, an entire chocolate, a 3-tiered chocolate cake like that, yeah, I think they'd get 3 hearts from me too. I'd give them my physical heart. Weekend is no different than any time for me. Same, actually. What's up, bro? Let me just do something, but I forgot. Oh man, relatable. Me every day. But I don't know if it's really me avoiding things or me like pretending I don't have responsibility. Stop giving me so many gosh dang rusty spoons. More deforesting around Robin's house. I don't know why it's specifically Robin's house that I'm doing this to. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah? Have you discovered anything interesting in the mines? A lot of things. Here, hey, you like foraged things. Yeah, you're welcome. I didn't want it in my inventory anymore. Hi. What do you want? What are you doing? Just got back from Grampleton. Oh, yeah. Ow. My face. A few close friends in Grampleton. Crafting circles. Yeah. This time I made hardwood flower pots. That's so cool. Good for you. Good for you. Oh, have a cup of hot cocoa. Yeah, let's have some hot cocoa. I've never really called it hot cocoa. We always called it hot chocolate. Is there actual difference between hot cocoa and hot chocolate? I don't actually think so. My favorite thing about like anything, any of these cutscenes is the fact that like whenever it comes to like eating or drinking anything, not Rinko, but like the character, the farmer, just chugs or chomps whatever it is. And it's like, I don't want to be here. I gotta check this as fast as possible. Do you guys want to hear a funny story about my best friend? When this is before we were even friends, but when she was an undergrad, I make fun of her all the time for it because it's funny. Here you are, sweetie. Thank you, Susan. Be careful, it's a little hot. Be careful, it's a little hot. And what does Rinko do? Chug. The heat never bothered her. Wow, that must be a record. Never before have I seen someone drink hot cocoa so quickly. She's like, wow, you really want to leave, don't you? Must have been freezing. Oh, I was going to tell you more about my trip. Could I have another hot cocoa then? Hot cocoa was delicious, Susan told me about her friends in Grambleton. She also showed me a chest she's crafting and knickknacks. There are many places she's visited across the world. That's great for her. What is it? Cool. Let me set my drink back down. Why did I come up here? Rinko, why are we here? And again, Rinko's just like, bro, I literally just go where you are WASDing me around everywhere, and I don't know why we go in places. Rinko's like, just like whenever. She's like, you claim, you tease people and you're like, oh, Rinko chose to do this. But really, you're just blaming me for things that you wanted Rinko to do. And she's like, I don't appreciate that. She's like, Kiko, why you like this? Kiko, why do you blame me? And I'm like, listen, Rinko. She's like, I'm listening. You like an eye patch? She's like, okay, never mind. Continue about your day. Ryu's not here anymore, so Ryu can't know. Ryu won't ever know. She can't be here to ask me what I mean by that. Rinko's like, I'm afraid. I am in danger. Yeah, you are, Rinko. Yeah, you are, Rinko. Yeah, you are. Not yet, though. I can't get to that. I want that. Rinko, can we get to that? No, we can't. Sag. To the quarry. We're already at the quarry, but I said it too late. Yeah, you slam that pickaxe into the ground, Rinko. You're so angry. We could go to the skull mines. Oh, that's not what I wanted. We have so many things that we don't need. Oh, we could put a sturgeon in that one pond, actually. We should do that. We have a sturgeon, and we do need caviar. I'll put a sturgeon in that one pond. We could also, we've got a lot of money. Money, please. Susan, we have a lot of hearts with you. Okay, cool. Who do we not have a lot of hearts with? Oh, Pierre degraded into one heart? Gosh, dang it. Time to break up with Satoru because we only have one heart with Pierre. Was it 1 heart or 2 hearts? It was 2 hearts. But it was 1 heart. I only wanted 1 heart with everybody. Krobus. Pierre likes difficult things, though. In fact, I don't even think... Oh, I can make fried calamari. Okay. Where's the squid at? I should have tons of squid. I do, in fact, have quite a few squid. I'm gonna put all of this in the fridge for cooking because I am going to need it. This is not the... But this is the fishy fridge. Pierre is closed, though. We cannot give him his fried calamari. Oh, my word. Wicked, Chris. That's wicked. Why do we have this? This is gonna need to be a big chest. Okay. What do we need to smelt? Do some gold. Coal soon. Maybe we should go to the mines. Yeah, let's do that really fast. Do a quick little trip. A little quick trip. I also need to sell these weapons. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Bum. Ba-dum, bum. That slime charm ring used to belong to another, and now it's yours. Adventure. Did you take it off of somebody's dead body? Did you take the slime ring from somebody's dead body? Gil? Do I need to be concerned? Should Rinko be concerned, Gil? I feel like Rinko should be a little bit concerned. Level... Let's go here. Let's get some dust sprites. What's up? You're not dust sprites. There they are. What's up? Are you ready to die? Thanks for the ladder. There's already a ladder here? Why are y'all sitting on top of each other like that? It's weird. Hashtag this isn't a hentai. Hashtag not a hentai. That's our tagline. Hashtag not a hentai. Rinko is out here cock-blocking slimes. Oh, ladder's in my way. This area is overrun. That's pretty, actually kind of poggers of it, not gonna lie. Excuse me. I made myself choke with my own joke. Rinko's like, Kiko, you think you're funnier than you actually are. And it's like, yes, I do. Rinko, what are you gonna do about it? I gave you your humor. You get your humor from me. Your humor? You are made because of me. Rinko's like, I didn't ask for this. And I'm like, yeah, that's too bad. Just like as if she were my child, really. Like every child with their parent. I didn't ask to be made, bro. One of yous didn't, you know what, we're not gonna go there, actually. We go a lot of places, but not today. Sorry, I didn't go. She's like, yes, please be sorry. You should be. She's like, Kiko, when was the last time you interacted with a person? Don't ask me that, Rinko. That's rude. We also need cave carrots. So this is actually really good. Ooh, a ruby. Oh, that's not what. Oh, hello. Ooh, a diamond! Ooh, a bomb. I forgot. You can't hurt me anymore. I don't need to kill you. Because you can't hurt me. Hello. A secret note. And what does a secret note? Yay! Okay, so tomorrow we could technically go to level 100 of the mines. Of the skull mines. Because Rinko, we know that Rinko always be yearning for mines. She's in one right now, but she's still yearning. Rinko is just such a yearner, you know? That's not the right tool. Good job, Rinko. And again, Rinko's like, listen, you're the one who does this to me. You're the one who makes me look silly. And I'm like, I'm sorry. And she's like, please be sorry. But she's also like, don't be sorry, be better. And I'm like, listen, Rinko, that's very rude and very unlike you to say. That's something that Satoru would say, not you. No, that's something that Megami would say. Anytime Rinko would like apologize to Megami for something, and he'd be like, don't be sorry, be better. And she's like, listen here, you little shit. I don't care if you're technically stronger than me. I'll kick your little ass, alright? I am older than you. I am the authority here. And he's like, you lost your right to authority when you slept with Gojo. And she's like, that's fair. you guys remember when they ganged up on Rinko and were like, you're not going into the culling games? Because they indirectly basically say that like Gojo would lose his shit if she died in the culling games. They were just like, they all collectively agreed that like we can't let anything happen to her because Gojo will murder us. Yay, cave carrots. Can I have another one? Yay! Thank you! That's the wrong tool. Good job, Rinko. You tried to fish on dry land. Proud of you. And she just kind of looks at me again. She's like, really? She's like, remember on my birthday when you said I couldn't talk about my kids? And I'm like, Rinko, shh. Someday you'll get to talk about them, I promise. I'll write it, I promise. She's like, oh, you sure? You sure? Oh, you want me to go down this ladder, huh? Yeah, you're gonna go down the ladder, Rinko. You literally do what I say. You don't have a choice. But I kind of want to play Minecraft. That's very random. But last time I played Minecraft, I made a little forest with I made a cherry blossom forest with with torii gates. Oh, you're maxed. Robin. I should have spoken to people today. But alas, Rinko, you should have talked to people. Think about that. I guess we still technically could. Yeah, that's, I don't know what to do. We do need fiber though, so let's go here. See if we can get some fiber. Or not. I wonder how people come up with the soundtracks for their games like these. Like, how did Concerned Ape come up with the soundtrack? Because it's so good. Like, who did he have do the soundtrack for this? I could look it up. I could Google. There's a thing called Google that I could use. And I might do that later. I just might. Get out of my way. This is so rude of all of you. Are you exhausted, Rinko? She's like, yeah, I am. And to prove it to you, I'm gonna hit the ground with my pickaxe. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Go to town. We're going to town. I feel like that's such a country thing to say. Hey, y'all need anything? We're going to town. Y'all need anything? Hi. Yeah? Hi. Hi. Wait. Because you're an alcoholic, Shane. That's how I knew. Is Leah maxed? I feel like Leah, if Leah is not maxed, is very close. Because you like salad. You can talk to Caroline more. Ugh, Victor. Hi, Gus. Are we friends? You really pull with those eggs. Pull through with those eggs. The omelet turned out great. Can I have some of the omelet? Can Rinko have some of it? She gave you so many eggs. Hi, Clint. You hate this town because it's so washed up and all your friends don't give a fuck, but they tell you that it's just bad luck, but... Am I going to make that joke every single time he says that? Yes. I absolutely am. Oh, I don't care about you. You're Morris. No one cares about you. How does it feel? How does it feel, Morris, to know that nobody cares about you? So mean. That is so rude. Oh my goodness, my eyeballs. Problem solved. Inventory no longer full. I don't have time for you. Six. Ow! Thank you for the battery. Oh, look how pretty that is. That's very pretty. Oh, this is awkward. I know, Rinko. It doesn't work, does it? It doesn't look good. She's like, no, Kiko, this looks awful. Sorry, Rinko. It's time to go to bed, Rinko. I'm sorry. She's like, Kiko, you should be. I'm sorry, Rinko. Spirits are happy. Do you hear that? Hear that, Rinko? The spirits are very happy. Pumpkin pie! We're gonna go to the Skull Mines today. Oh, hi. Who are you? Oh, hi, Leah. What's up, Leah? Brought you a gift. Did you? Oh, a sculpture? Oh, yeah, the sculpture. A swirl. It's so pretty. It looks so great. How I feel about you. So you feel very twisty about Rinko. Is how you feel very twisty about Rinko. You know? You're not the only one. It's okay. Rice pudding. Hope the winter hasn't. Anyway. 10 pieces of hardwood. Sure, Robin. Ranto, thank you! That looked so much better last night. Ew! I hate it. It's like how she looked at before you turned the lights on. And you turn the lights on, you're like, oh. And you're like, I mean, you look great. Sorry, Ranto. I don't really want to block off. I didn't mean to do that. Oopsies. Let's move everything. Danto's like, Rinko, what are you doing? Don't worry about it, Danto. That's what I thought. Danto's like, humans are so weird. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I don't usually need anything from this chest to craft. Excuse me, Danto. gemstones. You need to go inside. I don't usually need a lot from this chest either. Oh yeah, that's the right color. Mining related. Usually, anything fishing related, it's craftable, is what I typically put. Oh yeah, we're gonna put a sturgeon in the pond. Hello, sturgeon. Yee yee. Do that. And you can have the legendary fish are different. Fishing related. Yes. What if all right, guys. It's happening. We're getting there. We'll get there eventually. I actually don't mind this. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yes. Yes. We have begun. That will work. Let's go check on the animals because I haven't done that yet and it's late in the late day. A new chick has hatched. Wookie. Oh my goodness. Are you a little Wookie? Sorry, I'm so sorry. We could name it Shochu, Umeshu, Kohi. We're gonna name the void chicken Shochu. Is Shochu? I wonder. I'm going to check something. Will this let me? It doesn't. Okay. Shochu. Hi, little Shochu. Good morning. Welcome to the family. Cuties. Good morning, cuties. Shochu. We need to get a coop upgrade soon. Can we not? Screwed. All right. Good morning. Hauda. Why is it gold? Why is that ramen? You know what? At least you're all consistent today. Show you. Thank you. Show you. Thank you, taco. Sushi. Sushi, Yorinko's favorite today. Hot dog. Rinko absolutely has favorites, and right now, it's sushi. Because sushi gave a large gold quality milk. Goat milk. A large gold quality goat milk. How good of you. Alright, let's upgrade. Let's upgrade the pan. I wanted to put there. That's what I wanted to put there. My inventory is way too full. Yeah, Rinko, you got too much stuff in your pockets. Junk box. Nope. Junk box. Let's put this in here. Why not? We'll do that. Like that. Like it go like bum 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 bum. It go like bum 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 bum. Okay. Pretty. Basic. It's a basic bit. Sorry. I need to look up what mod this is that I'm using so that I can put it in the description. Because I'm gonna be honest and say I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember. No! Bed. There you go. All right, some things are right with the world again. I forgot to go talk to Pierre. I was so busy. Let's go to the traveling merchant really fast. Don't worry, I'll bring it. I promise. Oh wait, I'm one of them. I'm good for it. I'm good for it. I promise. I promise. All right, what do you have? You have nothing good. You have nothing good. You're useless to me. Sorry, that was very rude. I'm sorry, Suki. Ooh, I forgot we could do this. Not what I meant to do. Sell, buy, sell. We were gonna go to the skull mines today. Gosh, dang it. Because it was a lucky day and we were gonna go to the skull mines. Gosh, dang it. Closer we do another level. Could we color this too? Nah. How many game days has it been? I thought I had those. Did I not have those? Fish roll. For the halibut. Don't worry, guys. I promise I can count. I just didn't count. I just chose not to. I promise. We could change the color. forgot that I could do this. Should we? No. I haven't talked to anybody. I was supposed to talk to people today. I hate it when I do this. Farm stuff, farm stuff, farm stuff. Yeah, the large chest. So 1.6 stuff is not compatible with the texture mod that I'm using. What am I doing? What are you? You'll have to do. Thank you for dying quickly and easily. Okay, so there's that. Where is the time gone? Where in the world has time gone? What else does Krobus like? Doesn't Krobus really like pumpkins? Krobus is a fan of pumpkins. Let's go to Krobus. Smelling like the blood of his brethren. Time just really gets away from you when you're organizing. Oh, a shadow person above ground? This is outrageous. Okay, your people were responsible for the death of my entire family. If you dwarves hadn't driven us from our ancestral home, we never had to resort to violence. I'm sorry about your family. Sorry isn't going to cut it. He's too... It's like watching two... You know what? Not gonna say that. Don't say that out loud, Kiko. You're actually gonna get yourself canceled. You say that out loud. Don't say it. Let me at him. He's despicable. Come and get it, Shrimpy. Shrimpy. Oh! Silence, both of you. The elemental wars have long been finished. You have no reason to be fighting any longer. The two of you must make peace for the sake of the humans that live around you. Surely you can see that. Honestly, like, I get that, but at the same time, that's so... Like, get over your... like... You don't need to make... You need to make peace for yourselves, not for the sake of other people. Like, yes, like, the sake of other people is a benefit, but, like, anything... Like, all of it... Listen, Kiko making this too deep. I can already hear somebody being like, it's not that deep. But it's like, don't... Yes. Things that, like, your inner turmoil and, like, conflicts and stuff, yes, that affects other people, and that is not a good thing. And so, like, that is one reason to do it. But it's also just, like, you will be better off, and you will be happier if you do that for yourself first. I didn't read what he said, and I'm truly sorry about the past, Dwarf. I have no personal gripe with you. It's very mature, Krobus. Very good. I shall cast a seal of promise to finalize this agreement. A binding vow? Binding vows are much sparklier than I imagined. I'm a little bruised, but I'm okay. Aw, do you want you want a pumpkin? This is an amazing gift for my people. It is a great honor to receive something like this. That is good for you, buddy. I am happy. Good for you. I can get that later. Bye. Do you want to avoid essence? I got it from the body of one of your people on my farm. This is some crap. Carp's like, I live in the sewers, I wanna die. A frozen tear. Oddest fishing for carp. Golden treasure chest. Better have something good in it. Okay. It could be worse. Time to go home. Check that trash can. Hi. Hi. I just wanted to say hi. $30 pieces of fresh wood. What am I, a gopher? Yes. Fishy, fishy. Time for bed, Rinko. Was the bookseller in town today? Bookseller's in town. No, the bookseller is in town now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is, I think this is gonna be the last day we do, by the way. Yay! Tea leaves. We have not sold those yet. Weather report, clear and sunny all day tomorrow. What are we feeling today, spirits? Well, I'm annoyed. Well, Rinko is annoyed with you, spirits. 17 crops ready in greenhouse. Thanks, Emily. Melons! How long does it take? It doesn't say. I think there should be enough time. Ancient fruit! Unless I can go. Gus, how good of friends are we, Gus? Where are you? Oh, we only have 4 hearts with Gus. What is Gus like? Let's look up Gus's stuff. Diamond, fish taco, orange, tropical curry. All right, if I have a high quality orange, I'll give him that. If not, I will just give him a diamond because we need to be friends with Gus. We need Gus to like us. Rinko, we're gonna give Gus a present today if we remember to leave the farm. Key phrase, if we remember. Did I not get 10? Am I dumb? Yes, possibly. Most likely. Hmm. 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 Mm-hmm. We're sitting here with our own thoughts. All right. Let's, because we haven't sold an ancient fruit yet. Am I correct in this? Oh gosh, dang it, where is it? I know it's here. Here it is, right there. Mead. So we need to put... Snow. You know, that's fine actually. Because... Consume that for me, Rinko. Consume another one, why don't you? Don't be shy, have another. That's not the right one. Actually. Let's check on the birdies and the dino. Good morning. Hello. I think I'm gonna make that a stone path. Good morning. All right, Shoyu, what you got for me? Shoyu? Oh my goodness, Shoyu, thank you so much. Udon, udon, let's go. All right, Ramen, what you got? The Iridium quality milks. Oh my goodness, I love you all. Rinko loves you all equally today. Rinko's love is dependent solely on the quality of the milk that you give. Don't read into that. No? Cool. Hey, 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 this ain't a hentai. Where'd y'all go? No hentai. All these slimes out here trying to make it a hentai. On my safe for work stream. Not safe for children though. We are safe for work, we are not safe for children. Hashtag not a hentai. Hashtag Rinko did nothing wrong. Hashtag Kiko did nothing wrong. Hashtag... Why is Kiko still talking like this? Hashtag even Kiko doesn't know. Hi, Danta. Sweet baby. Let's get that. Let's go to the mall. Why is that song in my head? We'll never know. Let's go to Clint first. Hi, Pam. I do not have pigs yet. But, actually, that's a very good call out, Pam. Thank you. That's very great, Pam. Thank you. Thank you, Pam. Excellent call out, Pam. Thank you. Don't worry about it. We need a deluxe coupe, which is 20k, 500 wood, and 200 stone. Ooh, we are running low on stone. We'll go to Clint first. Open these for me, please. That is not new. That is... Oh. Wait. Thank you. Maybe we should upgrade the hoe next. The bookseller is in town today. Demetrius? What is this again? So it's 65K. Oh, we can afford it. We could afford it. Excuse you. Keep going, Demetrius. Perfect time here to gather wood, is it? I guess technically you're right. We want a deluxe coupe. Boom, boom. Because our coupe is currently at capacity. I don't have anything that any of you like. We could get a gold hoe next. Where the hoes at? Saturday. Sashine. An ancient seed! We need to check the farm quarry. Also, if anyone's curious why I keep leaving stuff here, it is because the more like special quote-unquote nodes you leave, the more likely it is that more of those will spawn. Rubies. We're still 4,000 away from another level. Another level? A reference? Is it a reference? I'll never tell. Iridium orange. Alright. Time to go see Gus. Now would be the time to redo the fences. Because the animals are all inside. And I don't have to worry about them leaving the fence lines. Thing is, though, then I would have to put gates, which isn't that big of a deal. I'm not that opposed to making gates. What do we need? Never hurts to have more iridium bars. Let's go see Gus. Gussie on into town. The bookseller! Oh my goodness. There is just so much to do. Rinko, there's so much to do. What do you have? The way of wind. Actually, let's get that. Let's get the slow their legs one, because I'm tired of being slowed down. You know what? Why not? Let's just get both of these. We learned 2 new powers! So there's Way of the Wind Part 2. I don't remember what some of these are. I've already read. What do you want? 20 hardwood, that's actually not bad. Ooh. Ooh. I think I have one of those. Stay right there. Sorry guys, we're gonna cheat a little bit. We're gonna pause time because Kiko keeps forgetting about things and not paying attention to things. So what we're gonna do really fast. Coffee. Consume this, Rinko. Chug it. Run! Go, 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 go. This is not a drill. Hey, have this. You're welcome. Hi, Rinko. Storing products in a shipping bin. Okay, cool. Good for you. Bye! Now we can unpause. Run, 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 run. I'd like to trade this in. Thank you. Goodbye. Run, 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 run. Go, Rinko. Go, 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 go. Check that trash can. Woo! 100 pieces. That's just I'll do this one. We'll see if that is our. Will the ectoplasm be Rinko's second white whale? Is that the question? That is the question today. Will the ectoplasm be like the prismatic slime and be Rinko's prismatic whale? Oh, Gus. Hi, Gus. It's Pam. Hi, Rinko. Pam hasn't been paying her tabs. just looking over last month's earnings and it's not looking very good. Rinko, bro, listen, don't talk to me about budgets right now, okay? I finished mine for June yesterday, and it is all red. It's not good. The worst thing, and I hate to say this because she's my friend, is Pam. She hasn't paid off her tab in weeks. But I can't ask her to do it. I know she'll get defensive and I don't want to hurt her feelings. Rinko, you gotta help me. Hiya. Gus, I'm awful thirsty if you catch my drift. Bro, you can't just like... Listen, as someone who has zero income, I still pay for things. I don't not pay for things. Okay, Pam. Rinko, what's going on here? You need to pay your tab right now. Actually, yeah, I think that Rinko would say this. I think that Rinko would be direct. You need to pay your tab right now. Hey, watch your mouth. No one tells me what to do. Well, I guess I'd better pay off that tab then. Yeah. Thanks, Pam. And thank you, Rinko. Now, let's get you that drink, Pam. Pam probably is gonna be upset with me. Not this again. He's playing himself sad music at the saloon where everyone else can hear it. Bro, you listen to your sad music in your headphones. Hello, Rinko. Care to join me? I'm just here to give Gus an orange. Let me just go ahead and tell you what's on my mind. I have terrible luck with women, Rinko. I'm a nice guy if you get to know me, I swear. Are you sure, Clint? Clint, do you own a fedora? Clint, I need to know if you own a fedora. Nah, Clint's just awkward, honestly. You're a girl, Rinko. Yes, Rinko is a girl. She is a woman. She is a female. She also has a boyfriend. His name is Satoru. He's hot as fuck. Sorry. Kiko got a little lost in the sauce there. What advice can you give me? Treat women the same as men. I mean, just act crazy to keep people guessing. Impress women with your strength and charm. Just be yourself. That's the problem. I do act natural, but I never have any success. Well, that maybe you need to reassess yourself as a person. Hello. Hi, Clint. What can I get for you tonight? Yes. Poor Clint. He's just awkward. I mean, I'll have the big and cheesy with extra sauce, please. Hi, Rinko. Hello. Do you like my hat? Thanks, Emily, for taking my order. Emily, I was wondering... How old is Clint compared to Emily? Yes, Clint? Yeah. Can I have extra fries? Never mind. Oh, he's just so awkward, you know? It's rough, you know? It's rough. Hi, Shane. Here's your beverage. It is hard to talk to somebody. Like, I do remember. Like, it's hard to talk to somebody when you like them. Thanks, Emily. So, how's your shift coming along? I think that's the thing, is like, you just need to be friends first, Clint. You need to just be their friend. Like, genuinely. That's what Satoru and Rinko did. We don't like nice guys here. I think that Clint actually is a nice person. I think that's I think the thing is, it's the negative connotation, right? But I think Clint is a nice person. He's just awkward and does not know how to talk to people. Because he really likes Emily and he doesn't know how to talk to her. Because he talks to everyone else normally. It's fine. Thanks for asking, Shane. Do you have any new chicken stories for me? Because they're just friends, right? And so, like, they're able to talk. So it's like, listen, Clint, just be friends. That's what Satoru and Rinko did for 7 years. It worked for them. I'm doomed. You might be. You just might be. Oh, you're maxed. I don't need to talk to you. Hi, Clint. Be glad you're a farmer, Rinko. It's nicer to work outdoors than by a hot furnace all day. Have you thought about how it's like... I'm only a blacksmith because my father pushed me into it. Sucks for you, bro. Okay, have you thought about the summer, though? Bro, it gets hot. It's a lot of effort to be friends with someone. It's easier to just be alone. You know, I like kind of relate, but I also don't. Hi, Pam. Buy you a drink if I could afford it. Bro, don't talk to me about affording things. You're giving this to me? I'm speechless. Do you like me more yet? Be Rinko's friend. I don't talk to you very often. Pierre still refuses to sell my crops in his store, and he wonders why I never shop there. Oofies, maybe because your stuff is bad quality? Be careful, an icicle doesn't fall on your head. Well, alright, that's a little bit morbid, but I guess I can respect it. I'll take that. I'm forgetting something. But when am I not? What should we smoke next? That and that. What an easy decision. I honestly feel kind of bad for Clint. He struggled. He's just awkward. And it's like, bro, as an autistic person, I understand being awkward. Clint is not autistic, though. Also, welcome back, Ryu. How much? I need to see how many batteries I have. Actually, let's just go ahead and move this one. Oh, finally, we're not slowed down in crops anymore. We can walk through them at a normal pace. We need coal. I hear you. Didn't even give me anything useful. 15 battery packs. Gosh dang it. We need way more batteries. We're caging in. We're caging in Saturday's little spouse area. this is the eventual spouse area, and Satoru's gonna be like, what's this? And Rinko's just gonna be like, don't worry about it. I prepared it for you. Do you like it? And he's just like, sure? She's like, it's to help you with your cursed energy. Are you appreciative? And he's just like, I guess? What do we want to smoke next? 2 of these. I need 2 of something. 2 wood skip. Rinko's just like, I'm helping with your cursed energy. And Satoru goes, thank you. Just walks around with a lightning rod. I don't like that. I don't like that can't be centered. I don't remember how long this is gonna take, but I'm impatient. So we're gonna go ahead and take this. Because this is the last thing we're doing in game today. You still hungry? Go, little guy. What's up, little dude? Thank you. Oh my gosh, yes! A raccoon journal. We got 3 books today. I don't remember what this one is. Weeds have a greater chance to yield mixed seeds. I don't really want mixed seeds though. I need, you know what I need? I need to get more fiber. I still didn't make a sign for the sturgeon pond. I know that it's late game, but it is also dark. Sun's getting real low. Don't pass out. Oh gosh, dang it. I just realized that there's still a... I was really hoping that you were going to give me... No, Rinko. No. Run. Woo! I needed I need a counter on how many times I've passed out. I need to count how many times I've passed out in this game. How many times have we made if we had Rinko just pass out randomly? It's Leah's birthday. Leah, so that should get, actually, that should max Leah. Yeah, that'll max her. Okay, so next stream. So next stream, guys. Get a sticky note for myself. Alrighty then, next stream. We are gonna get our iron pan back, because it should be ready on Wednesday in game. Leah's birthday. More organizing. What is it in game? It's the 23rd, which means we'll be doing the Feast of the Winter Star. Actually, yeah, we'll be doing the Feast of the Winter Star. We need to get ectoplasm. Hi, Satoru. Look at this cute boy. We love him. Oh, we'll have the barn should be done. No, not barn. Coop. We could order a barn. That way we could get pigs. Look at that cute boyfriend. All right. We could also do maybe get a gold hoe. Get a gold hoe. Get a hoe. We'll get a hoe. All right, Ryu, are you here? If you are here, Ryu, we could possibly, just maybe, possibly have a little preview. Not preview. What's it called? Not preview. We could talk about You can have Crumb. I can give Crumb. It's lunchtime for me. I can give Snacko. So is there anything you're curious about that you've been kind of just dying to ask or anything like that? Also, isn't the fireplace very nice? This fireplace sound is very nice. Rhea, what would you like to learn about? And think about for tomorrow as well, because I'm thinking maybe we can start stream with I can start starting like at the very beginning to talk about it. That way, like I'm not like leaving you on edge at the very end of stream. Anything I want to share? I don't know what I want to share. Let's see here. What do I have? Oh yeah, Ryu. So you'll be able to, if you go back and you watch the VOD, you'll notice something. I said earlier, because I was talking to Rinko. Rinko and I we're having a conversation about keep it at the end of stream because knowing me, I'll be driving home tomorrow. Okay. All right. Fair. Earlier, Rinko and I were having a conversation because she was asking me, why I am like this. And, why certain things happen to her. And I asked her a question. I asked her something, and she stopped arguing with me. So earlier, it was when you were getting dinner, and I when you're rewatching, you'll be able to know because I think I follow it up with Ryu's not here, so she can't she can't look into that too much of what that means, what that might mean. So if you wanna, if you do find that, you can think about that and what I said and what that could possibly mean when you do hear it, like what that implies, what might happen to anybody or somebody or anything, I do have a possible. This is just a. I'll stop getting dinner then. How dare you eat while I'm streaming? I'm kidding. A possible. This will be a possible part of From Now Until Forever. Not guaranteed yet. Where sorcerers from like overseas and stuff start coming and wanting to train, but this will be the first time. I think this will be a first for me to have written anything where it involves like another any other, I guess, other than Ruined Evening, I think, which that was when they weren't like exclusive or anything. This is gonna basically a younger foreign sorcerer is gonna come in and she like tries to hit on Satoru, and he's very uninterested, obviously. And then but she's there to like learn and stuff, and so they assign her like a grade rank, and she's unhappy with it, and so she tries to like challenge Rinko because she's like, well, if I could beat her, then I should be able to get a higher rank. Like I should be able to get a higher grade rank than what I got. And Rinko is just like, I am far too exhausted from everything that I have dealt with in life to deal with you. But she tries to keep, like, she keeps trying to meet Gojo before she gets to meet him. And she's like, when do I get to meet him? When do I get to meet him? So that's possible. I don't know if I'm gonna finish that one. I don't know if I'll include it. It feels very petty of me, but you know, I need to get over myself. I need to get over if that, because I feel it. Because I did ask a while ago if people thought that that would still happen, and they would, because Satoru is hot. So of course, like, people would think. And Rinko has scars now. If you'll remember, like, Rinko has a bunch of scars, and they're on her face. So I do have it to where the girl, well, she's a young woman, but she, like, insults Rinko's scars. And Satoru does not handle that well. Trying to think here. Just for your information, Kiko, I love a good my wife moment. Was the I love a good my wife moment the part for the just for your information, or is there more to go with the just for your information? Okay. The working title of the part of From Now Until Forever, where they find out they find out they're pregnant, they start talking about pregnancy, everything like that. The working title that has been the working title since the very beginning of everything, since, like, I decided that would be whatever. I don't remember if I've ever shared this, but the title of that is quite literally, it's been that way since early in Another Level, is Division Multiplied. So if you can parse that out, maybe if you think there might be a riddle there. We've got that. I decided there is one thing that will change. In Physical Paradox, because they don't have a graduate, like, they don't have a GRE like the US does, and I don't know how other countries work, but universities just have, like, all schools really just do entrance exams, and so gonna change that up. But Satoru is going to still help her study. What was the alternate universe where Rinko has an ex with whom it didn't work out? Where the ex was semi-decent. That was Built to Break. The one where Rinko was engaged. Built to Break. Yes. Questions about it? Do you want more crumbs from that? I could try to find some crumbs from that. some snackos, some snippets, some tidbits. If you have any, let me see. We did that one. I'll tell you what. I can give you some crumbs. I'm gonna try not to reveal too much. All right, that's like really vital, but I can give some. Here, how about this? We're gonna see. This is gonna be. We'll see. Here, tell you what. We're gonna get some snippets. We're gonna get some stuff from Noya. And Built to Break, because Built to Break, this is going to be the most decent relationship that any alternate universe has ever, that Rinko and Noya have ever had in any of the universes at all. This is going to be the most decent. It's not good, but it's not murderous and overly hostile. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready, Ryu? Are you ready? I hope you're ready. Fists pounded on her front door, an almost irate voice accompanying the loud banging. "Open the fucking door!" Noya called, going quiet for a moment before he continued his assault on the obstacle in front of him. "Come on, I know you're home." Unlocking it swiftly, Rinko yanked her door open and ducked beneath his arm when he tried to keep knocking. "Shit," he slurred, slumping against her. "Knew you had to be here." He yelped as he slammed into the wall across from her door, Gojo standing in front of her protectively. Noya's eyes went wide at the sight, holding his hands up defensively when Gojo stepped closer. Whoa, he rushed, looking to Rinko for help. "Didn't realize you were back with—" "I'm not," she stated dryly, grasping Gojo's arm and tugging him back. "He's fine." Gojo stiffened at her words, looking over his shoulder as he let her pull him away from her half-brother. "What? He's clearly drunk, demanding you open your door. Need a place to crash for a bit," Noya interjected sheepishly, rubbing his hand over his face and giving her a desperate look. She felt her eyes narrow at his bloodshot ones, the silent question passing between them. "I didn't," he stated, wringing his hands as he spoke, "but I want to." That likely meant he'd already gone by the hospital, which was how he knew she'd be home. "Get inside," she ordered, jerking her head. "I'm supposed to work tonight, but I just need to sleep this off," he promised, stumbling past her. "I won't fuck with your shit. I'll go to the estate once I've sobered up some more." "Drink water before you pass out," she reminded sharply, causing him to flinch and nod. He disappeared into her apartment, and she turned to face the bewildered Gojo. "Since when the fuck do you two get along enough for him to crash at your place? I thought you hated each other." Time changed things, a lot of things, including her relationship with her half-brother. His attempt to take his own life a year prior had resulted in him waking up in the ER on a night she was the one on call for psychiatric assessments. The night ended with a quiet apology slurred around sedatives, sounding more sincere and broken than she'd ever thought possible from the little shit who broke her arm when they were teenagers. Lots happened," she murmured, running her hand through her hair. A lot's happened. He'd probably had a fight with his girlfriend, hence why he'd been drinking, but their father wouldn't let him set foot at the estate drunk. The old man's path to sobriety had been almost more jarring than her half-decent relationship with her half-brother. "I'm as ready as I'll ever be." Noya can also suck a fat one. He can he? Yeah. You're right. You are not wrong. What do we think, Ryu? But yes, that was great. So I have part of I have part of some of the stuff written. Because a lot of this has, like, there's tons of flashbacks, right? Where the back and forth. Like the back and forth of flashbacks kind of revealing things. I'm excited for this one, all your other work too, but this one as well, like in particular. Thank you. This one is much darker in a sense, in many senses, right? Gokudo, this one and Gokudo are probably going to be the darkest too, out of all of mine, when they do get finished. Gokudo for slightly different reasons. This one is actually probably going to end up being darker though, if I'm being honest, in a sense. Because Rinko, there's a lot of things that happen, but this Rinko doesn't handle it as well as the Gokudo Rinko does, because Gokudo Rinko has gone through so much already. She's kind of numb to it. I love a good dark tone. I love a good dark tone stories. That is fair. That is fair. Dark tone stories can be fun. They can be interesting if done tastefully. I think there's a tasteful way to do it. I think a lot of things. I think people go too dark. They take it too far to try to be edgy. So I'm trying not to do that with this one. I think that something that I've seen that is like a tip for this kind of stuff is like less is more. So the less you describe, the better it actually is, in a sense. So what I have, partially, I'll read this part and then I'll give one more little bit, okay? This is the night that Noya was in the hospital, okay? You want to know why I've always hated you? She paused at the question, raising her eyebrows at him. It's because you got all the fucking attention. Even my mom paid more attention to you, tried harder to get this stupid old man to care about you than she did me. The hell wasn't I good enough for her to try? He released a labored sigh, trailing into a groan. Fuck did they give me? Flushing your stomach isn't easy, she stated flatly, or pleasant. I'd say you're lucky to be alive, but I highly doubt you feel that way right now. Too much of a fucking coward to go through with it, he hissed, rubbing his eyes in frustration. Don't know why I fucking... It's not like the old shit would care if I died. Motherfuckers liked you better for years. It's because he never really wanted me, even though I was the legit one. He cut himself off. Hold on. This is very jumbled because I haven't finished most of it. Then I have a little bit that's, you're being nicer to me than I would have expected. I'm just doing my job. I still think you're a little shit, but I also know Naobito would be devastated if you died. And then we have another little bit, and I have a little thing here. Sorry for breaking your arm when we were kids. The snort of amusement escaped before she could stop it, and she gave him a sardonic grin. Honestly, it's not the worst thing that's happened to me. Thanks for apologizing, though. All right, now I'll give this to it, and then I just thought of something, and then I'm gonna give you a little crumb from Before I Love You, and then we'll be done. Okay. All right. This is, I gave a slight preview of this in the snippet that I have posted, which I found, and I added it to the master list, so you can find it on the master list. I think I've changed it a little bit since then because it's been so long. But we'll do this, then we'll give you a little bit from Before I Love You because it's funny. And I think I've talked about it a little bit. So, the scream ripped from her throat, strangled and terrified as she shot straight up, her hands shaking as they went to her stomach. Blinking into the darkness, she felt the panic still rising in her chest as she looked around her room. Safe. She was safe. Taking a deep breath, she threw the blankets away and pushed herself to her feet. Moving into her living room, she turned the TV on before getting herself a glass of water. Chugging it, she refilled it while she searched her medicine cabinet. There were sleeping pills somewhere around here. Her phone ringing made her jump, a quiet yelp falling from her lips as the glass almost slipped from her fingers. Placing it down, she saw Gojo's name pop up on her screen. Silencing it, she continued her search for the sleeping pills, letting out a cry of triumph when she located them. She popped 2 into her mouth, draining the rest of her water and moving to the couch. Curling up underneath a few blankets, she stared unseeing at the TV, already feeling sleep pulling her back under. The chime of the doorbell registered after a few minutes, and she felt her jaw shaking when she heard Gojo's voice through the door. "I know you're not at work," he called softly. "If you don't open the door, I'm going to call the building manager." He sighed in relief when she yanked the door open, her eyes heavy as the sleeping pills began kicking in. "I heard you screaming," he breathed, his bright blue eyes filled with worry. "Wanted to make sure you're okay." I'm sorry, this is really funny. It's not, but it is. "What if I was screaming in pleasure?" she asked petulantly, crossing her arms over her chest. He gave her an incredulous look. Before chuckling, "Sweetheart," he whispered, his brow still furrowed in concern. "I know things can change, but I highly doubt you sound that fucking terrified when you come." Sorry, I shouldn't laugh like that. Sorry. Just a night. Her neck felt hot and she clenched her jaw. "Just a nightmare," she muttered, going to close the door. "I'm fine." "Wait." "Rinko, please talk to me." "I'm fine," she insisted. I just need to go back to sleep. Thanks for checking on me, but really, I'm fine." Can I just let me sit with you until you go to sleep? Just for my own peace of mind." She hesitated for a moment before sighing, opening the door a bit wider for him. "Okay," she mumbled, blinking slowly as she trudged back to the couch. Faintly, she felt him pull her into his arms, her head resting in his lap as she drifted back to sleep. I just really love the line. I really love the line. "I know things can change, but I really doubt you sound that fucking terrified when you come." I just really enjoy that line. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was fun for me. All right, I don't know if this is staying in. I don't know if I'll keep it. I don't know if there will be a part 3 of Before I Love You. But if there is, this might be part of it, okay? To give some context, in Japan, you have to renew your nursing license every few years in order to keep working. And so, Rinko, and Before I Love You, Rinko is a nurse, so she has to do that. So you have to retake an exam to renew your license. All right. Yeah, this is pretty short. Okay, good. The knock on her door startled her, her brow furrowing as she pushed herself to her feet to answer it. People rarely came by without letting her know. Also, this is Before I Love You, so we switched from Built to Break to Before I Love You, which is the cheating one, where he cheated on her in the past. People rarely came by without letting her know, and the twins had a key. So did Megami. Standing on her toes, she peered through the peephole, surprise shooting through her when she saw Gojo shifting back and forth nervously. Pulling the door open just enough to stick her head out, she gave him a skeptical look. Before you say anything, he began, rubbing the back of his neck sheepishly. This wasn't my idea. Girls, Rinko snapped harshly, hearing a thud before Mai and Miwa Kasumi stumbled into view, Maki following behind with a smirk on her face. We'll be having a discussion about how rude it is to bring people to my place without asking permission later. Mai and Miwa at least had the courtesy to look guilty, and Rinko sighed heavily. What are you doing here? We were planning to bring you some snacks and things to help you study, but we ran into Gojo-sensei at the convenience store and invited him to come with us, Maki finished, her eyebrows rising unapologetically. You don't mind your friend coming over to bring some snacks, right? He helped carry the bags, Miwa added, her eyes widening when Rinko's narrowed. She ducked behind Mai instantly. Sorry, Kurosaki-san. I've told you it's fine if you call me Rinko, she reminded the girl, running her hand through her hair. Taking a deep breath, she shifted her attention back to Gojo. To his credit, he seemed uncomfortable, his eyes darting around anxiously. Sorry, he muttered quietly. I should have said no when they asked me to... It's fine, she cut him off. The twins could be pushy when they wanted to be, another Zane trait. Not to mention that she probably spoiled them by letting them get away with so much when they stayed with her. Thank you for bringing me... The girls darted past her before she could finish speaking, prompting her to roll her eyes. Ah, yes. Come right in, she said sarcastically, watching them begin to put things away in her kitchen. Despite how much they drove her crazy, their intentions were sweet. She did appreciate them thinking of her. Thank you for helping them, Gojo, even if you were coerced. They didn't have to push much, he admitted, shoving his hands in his pockets. I wanted to see you, but I'm sorry for overstepping. I just find it absolutely hilarious that Maki is a little instigator, and she's just like, you don't mind, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. She's like trying to. Those three girls are trying so hard to play matchmaker because they don't know the history, and you know, but how Maki is just like so blunt about everything. She's just like, yeah, and deny it. Tell us to leave. Like daring Rinko. I feel like she would. But that is what I have. Yeah, I think that's what I've got for you. What did you think of these? Oh, are you Dumbledore? Are you raising me and fattening me like a pig for slaughter? I would never. The twins would be such an instigator. They would. They really would. With Miwa as well. It'd be hilarious. I think it would be. It would be so funny to see that. But I'm also, you know what I'm also excited for? When I finally get there in Physical Paradox, when we get to the parts where where they meet Yuta and Toge. Because, like, if you think about it, because if you remember in Physical Paradox, Toge, we have a reason for the fact that Toge never talks, which is he is deaf in Physical Paradox. So I'm very excited to like explore that a little bit as well. Oh, speaking of media with like deaf, so like inclusivity of disabilities, really. If you have not watched A Sign of Affection, it is very cute. So the main character in A Sign of Affection is deaf. And the love interest starts learning sign language. And originally he starts learning sign language because he's intrigued by it, because he just likes learning languages and he's intrigued by languages. But obviously they fall in love and it's very cute. So I highly recommend. Because there's one, and the love interest, I think it's his cousin, gives me strong Yuta vibes. Like he just reminds me of Yuta, but it's really funny. But her best friend, they like all hang out. Her best friend and then his cousin, the love interest in his cousin. A silent voice, and that was traumatic. A Sign of Affection is just cute. A Sign of Affection is just cute. It has like a little bit of like angst, romance angst, but like not much at all. It's just very cute. But like the four of them are hanging out, and of course she can't hear, and he like calls for her, and the two get like, the friend and the cousin are like, what? And she's like, what are you overreacting about? And they're like, oh, you can't hear, because they go through this thing, and she has this moment of like, oh, it's an anime. A Sign of Affection, and it's on Crunchyroll. I mean, you can pirate it. Kiko doesn't endorse pirating. Wink, wink. Because she's been deaf like her whole life, I think. I can't remember if it's like her whole life or most of her life, so she doesn't really remember being able to hear. I think she's been deaf her whole life, actually. But she doesn't realize, which this makes complete and total sense. She doesn't realize that when you speak, you can have like different intonation and you can sound different. You can sound affectionate. She's like, but you can, but she notices that you can, like, because she's been signing her whole life, she knows, she's like, your hands when you're signing can be aggressive or gentle. And so that's how you have a tone essentially for her. But he says her name and he says it like really sweet because her name is Yuki, and he calls for her, he's like, Yuki. And the cousin and the friend are like, what? And she's like, what's wrong? And they're like, he said, he like sounded so sweet. Like he called for you so sweetly. And she's like, what do you mean? How do you do, like, you can do that? And it's like, it's very cute. It's very sweet. She can read lips, and so that helps a little bit, but like sometimes she misreads, obviously, that's also normal. But it is very cute. It is very cute. I really liked it. I might rewatch it today, actually, because it's so cute. I love it. That one, and then my level 999 love story with Yamada-kun, if you haven't watched it. Love that one. If you like reverse harems that are hilarious, My Next Life as a Villainess, All Routes Lead to Doom, because that one, the fandom calls the main character, her name is Katarina, but the main character gets called Bakarina because she's stupid. She's dumber than a brick. Like that, like honestly, it's insulting bricks to call her dumber than that. She's so stupid. It's so funny. All right, those are my recommendations. I gave some crumbs for Before I Love You and for Built to Break. Oh, if you want a heartbreaking one, if you want a heartbreaking anime, Erased. Erased is so good. It is so good if you haven't watched it, but it is heartbreaking. You should also watch K-pop Demon Hunter. I've heard a lot about it. I've seen stuff pop up on it, like tons of people posting about it and stuff. I've seen a lot of the fanfic writers. Seeming to take inspiration from it, because I guess there's a hot character in it or something. It is for what is supposed to be a kids movie. Well, Avatar was also supposed to be for kids. Avatar: The Last Airbender was a kids show, and it covered some really deep stuff. So, just because it's for kids doesn't mean it can't be deep, you know? Like, I could psychoanalyze Avatar: The Last Airbender for hours. Everybody, Kiko, everybody is hot in K-pop. Demon Hunters. It's everybody is hot. Oh no, they're hot. Rinko when she saw Gojo. Oh no, he's hot. Gojo when he saw Rinko. Again. Oh no, she's hot. Also, Ryu, I'll run this by you. I am thinking of rewriting Unwanted, which is the flashback for it's the flashback in Fight Like You Mean It. No, not Fight Like You Mean It. Fight Until the End. It is a flashback from Fight Until the End where when Noya stabbed Rinko. But I'm thinking of, so with the new information that was released, I'm thinking of rewriting it so that it is a little bit earlier. So that it is around the time when, before they went to school. And Gakuganji, so Rinko was at the estate because Gakuganji was thinking maybe Nabito would want Rinko to go with them to the Gojo estate for the stuff, you know? And Nabito's like, excuse the fuck out of you. No. And that's how they end up. But I would have to twist it a little bit to make it work so that Gojo had, like, so that if, because obviously in the end of that one, Gojo sees her at Tokyo Tech. But we could have that actually be how that would actually, I feel like, make sense to explain how she and Shoko met and became friends, is if it was before school. And so that's why she doesn't originally, she just says, oh yeah, we met when she was visiting Kyoto Tech or something like that. But it was actually, no, Shoko was there because they brought her in because they needed her to save Rinko's life. So I might do that. I might rewrite that. We'll see. I think it could be fun. But anyway, we've been going for another like extra 30, I think it's like an extra 30 minutes yapping like this. It was very fun. We had a fun stream today. We've been seeing Satoru. Satoru's portrait here. Little portrait. So also I will say, so in 1.6 they added Concerned Ape added spouse portraits that you can get. The saddest thing is it was a later update for 1.6, so the Gojo mod does not have that. So it is devastating. So we can't get a Satoru portrait to put on our wall. You can do it for every other spouse, but the mod hasn't been updated for that, so. It's literally like a decoration that you get that is like a picture of them that you can put on the wall. And it's usually if you Google like Stardew spouse portraits, you will find like screenshots of people who have done it for whoever they married. And it's kind of funny. Like there have been like some of them are really funny because they just make rooms dedicated to the portraits. Why do you have a crown? Ryu, I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no clue. Apparently you're a top fan. Congratulations, Ryu. And thank you. fair. I am a fan of your work. Thank you. I appreciate it. I have a fan. Anyway, we're gonna end here. I went way longer than I intended, because I was yapping. But we'll be live again tomorrow. We'll have some fun. If I do stream on Friday, because Friday is Independence Day here in the US, I need to talk to my family to see what they're going to be up to. If I do stream on Friday, we might not play Stardew. We might play like Coffee Talk or something else. We might just play, like, we might just spend the day playing like other cozy games instead, since it's a holiday. But we'll see. We will see. Happy early Independence Day to you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's gonna be happening, because I don't know, man. When I was growing up, it was fun. If I remember, you guys can ask me tomorrow if either of us remember about, like, to tell stories about, like, growing up, like our shenanigans, my family's shenanigans growing up on Independence Day, because it used to be wild, man. And not even like in a, drinking, because like my family doesn't drink. It was just like silly. All right, thank you again for watching, guys. Today was very fun. I'll be honest, I almost didn't want to stream, because I woke up late. I almost didn't want to stream. I almost canceled, but I'm glad I didn't. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good rest of your evening, day, night, morning, and yeah. Bye-bye.